Well, it's a very tech-savvy world out there, and fortunately for us, our high school students are able to get some real hands-on experience to better their readiness for their future careers. With me today is CCISD Video Board Coordinator Xavier Barrientos. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me here.
So you look very tech-savvy already, but tell me a little bit about this program, CCISD, that's allowing the students to get hands-on experience.
I was approached if I would like to coordinate this, and I said, sure, that's what I do. And what came out of it was that the ability for my kids, or my students, and any of all those other ones who have the AV courses at some of the other high schools, to get involved with them, the students. Okay, and they also get paid for that too. That's the other thing. If they're 16 and over, and that's the one thing that people don't know, and they get paid for it as well. And so, but the thing is to get those people coordinated and stuff, and who's going to be where. Now, we may have 2 games a week, 1 game a week, 4 games a week. So I have to go and find the crew to fit that. We need 3 camera operators, and we have someone to direct, someone to do a replay, and then someone to do a live text, which is the ribbon that appears at the bottom of the stadium's video board.
For a viewer watching the show, you don't realize how much effort goes into being the camera person, to being the director, to putting that simple little ribbon at the bottom with that important information that has to be perfect, right? What is something that the students express that they love the most about this experience?
I guess one of the things they like is they're able to work not only to operate a camera, how to operate it, but then working in a production that's live. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing. And then so they get to see all the different things and all the elements that goes along with it. It's not just simply just getting the camera and just shooting. You have to be you have to be on there the whole time. It's like I told my camera operators, it's like once we're on, it's like you're pretend like you're on the whole time by yourself, because you can't be goofing off over here, getting over here. You have to be on the whole time getting a shot. That's the one thing they've accomplished, is the being a professional and getting the agility to be the professional. That way, whenever they go somewhere else, if they're able to do that, they know what it takes to work in this dimension.
Well, for anybody watching who's curious now, I want to see these skills. Where can we witness these skills of these students?
Well, if you go to any of the CCISD games here, you look at the video boards. We have one here at the Buck Stadium. We have one at Cabinets Field, and that's during football season, and during baseball season and softball season, which is in the spring. You can go to any of the CCISD facilities here, and if you're a swimmer of any sorts and you go to the auditorium with Mr. Billy McClendon there, we also operate the video board there as well. Even on Channel 6 in some games, you're going to see some of our games live with them, as we did one about 2 weeks ago, and so we were able to help them out with that.
Wonderful. Well, we want to thank you for giving these kids the opportunity to have that experience, to really figure out what they want to do with their futures, and if anything, really just have this in their back pocket, because the way that media is going these days, we kind of have to be prepared for that in any circumstances. But hopefully next time we can visit with some of the students and get their perspective on what this is like for them. Until then, we thank you so much for what you're doing for these kids, and we look forward to speaking with you again.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you, you too.